you know, would like this job or this life.
A little bit of an update. 8 o'clock in the morning. 59, 60 degrees. It's time to warm up a little bit. Still comfortable for me. I got this big windshield, so it blocks a lot of wind. Not like these guys. They got new Gold Wings, but the windshield is about a third of the size of mine, maybe a little bigger, maybe 40% the size. And so they don't get necessarily the wind block like I do. I've even got my deflector up because I definitely don't need any wind blowing down on me. But we look at the trip. Got 468 miles. Roughly today we probably have about 175 miles to go to Hot Springs, South Dakota. Listen to a little bit of Glenn Beck, a little bit of talk radio. You know, kind of take up the monotony of the day. I wouldn't say monotony, that's probably not a good word, but just kind of keep my mind focused. You can kind of see as we go up to the northern part of Nebraska, you start seeing a little bit of plateaus and a little bit of higher hills around. Kind of gives kind of a neater appearance about it as we come through. But every once in a while I gotta bump my cruise either up or down to keep even with Jim up front. So these guys, they're a little bit smaller, so they can handle being on their bike for probably about 200 miles, but being 6'4", there's not many things that I really truly fit on as well as I'd like to. So we've been doing probably about 150 for my benefit. So anyway, as you can see in my rearview mirror, Mr. Anderson is just right behind me. Sherman. I don't know why I'm saying Mr. Anderson. Sometimes I forget his name. Kind of new with him and all. You can see he's right behind me. There's an 18-wheeler that's behind us as well. And there for a while, he was trying to pass us. And for some reason, we get up on a little bit of hills and he couldn't quite keep the speed. So I guess he gave up. He's just going to stay with us the whole way. So anyway, been all good so far. After this ride, maybe September, I'm gonna try to, I can't say anymore that I'm gonna make a trip. I almost gotta say that, build myself up to it. But Arizona, up in the White Mountains, where my wife's from, I like to try and make a ride that way, probably September. We'll see what happens, but Idaho is definitely going to get pushed probably to maybe around May or so, early May. That's when Wyoming and areas that I'd be going through kind of at least get at least a 70 something during the daytime, so I'm not like freezing myself out going through there. They do have suits you can wear that you can buy, that you can plug in to keep yourself warm. But if I gotta do that, I ain't that hardcore of a biker, I guess. So anyway, just let you see the view for a couple more minutes. Kind of enjoy the ride. The Gold Wing is a very comfortable bike. Suspension system, there's some pretty good bumps out here and you don't even hardly feel them. So I got a scenic overlook up here. don't know if Jim would stop. I'm kind of like one of these guys that if I was running the show, man, I'd probably be stopping every half hour to look at something. Think we'd never get where we're going. So, guess since he's getting a little bit further out, I'll kick it up a mile an hour. Alright, cool. You can see where the highway is over there, where we're going to go up. It's getting more interesting. Once we go around this bend and get laid up for the hill, I'll probably sign off. Definitely got to put this all on YouTube. I can't be doing the posting up on Facebook anymore. Yeah, it's got a pretty good hill to it. Yeah, it's getting more interesting out here. It's getting a little prettier as we go. South Dakota really, I mean, it's like night and day when you cross the border. As far as trees and curves and hills and all that sort of thing. Anyway, here comes a big truck. Those flat nose trucks really push some serious air. Anyway, signing off.
That's ashford.edu/